Contemporary Podcast, episode 10, recorded on March 2nd, 2014.
Welcome back, everybody. I have hope that you've been well. We were away, unfortunately, because we went to Brental Floss concert. We being me, Bink. Wait, oh, I had the camera.
Everyone over here.
Me, Bink, and this a Bink. So we had a fun time last week.
But Macker didn't come.
Everybody but Brooke.
I didn't go.
So that's why we weren't on last week, but we're good to see everybody here. I see that we have lots of people chatting in the chat. I apologize about the brightness on my individual camera here. I unfortunately forgot to change that before we began. You're going to have to deal with me being the sun, the light of the podcast today. Anyways, Steph is here.
Hey.
How are you today?
I'm full of chocolate.
I wouldn't have you any other way. So, thank you. So what have you been up to, Steph?
I got the monies and
From what?
from the government.
Yeah. Cool.
And I bought things.
Of what sort?
I bought Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's a video game.
It
It's
is.
relevant. Good.
Wow.
Have you been playing that?
It's still downloading. It's a big game.
Oh, I see. You're doing the digital download
I
thing.
had no other choice. I'm not going to Walmart
Why not?
because it's too far away.
You have friends, and you could.
I have
France.
friends.
No,
Who are you?
When did that happen?
I don't know, Andy.
GameStop.
So, any other gaming this week other than staring at download screens?
No.
You also know you can, order new games and have them sent to you.
Yeah, but I live in a place where if a package is left in the hallway, it's most likely going to get stolen. So,
Fun
When you could have had it mailed here.
Oh,
That's right.
there you go. I have a house.
really?
And would anybody like to yell out my address again?
I don't think I have
That's
it saved,
good.
so I don't remember what it is.
Good. Anyways, Brooke is here.
Hi.
Brooke, it's your second podcast.
This is my second podcast in a row.
And you're gonna be. Are you just gonna go for the streak? Or are you just gonna?
I'm gonna go
like,
for a streak.
Liz and Andy.
I'm gonna try to go as long as I can.
I think me, Liz, and Andy are the only ones who've been in every single podcast thus far. So even Alex, who was a founding member of the show, missed a week. So that's.
I was here.
But you were here too late. In fact,
I was here
forgot
like
to
10
change
minutes.
the thing.
I was here like 10 minutes.
Wait, isn't
So-
Jim supposed to be here?
Yeah, please ignore how it says Jim's here. Jim is not here.
Why is he here?
He couldn't get here in time. He didn't get a ride, and I didn't have enough time to change the text at the bottom. See, that's what happens when there's last minute changes. I can't fix things. Anyways, what have you been playing? Hi.
Hi.
Been working, and I've been playing Yoshi's Island.
Yeah,
So I've done
I
all
know
of
that game.
I know you do. And then I've been playing Resident Evil, like, nonstop. So
Which Resident Evil?
Resident Evil Remake for the GameCube, and then last week I was playing Donkey Kong all week. The new one, so.
Donkey Kong Resident Evil.
Great
Awesome.
combos. So
Yeah.
that's all I've been doing, working and getting all that stuff done.
Excellent. Don't hit my table again.
I didn't hit it.
Oh,
What's me?
he is in chat though.
Who
Hi
is-
Jim.
Hey, Jim.
It's Jim.
What's up? You okay, Andy? Yeah, slight giggle. Why are you giggling? Anyways, Alex is here.
Hi.
What have you been up to?
Working.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah.
You're going to give all your money to him.
Not at first, no.
Anyways, so what have you been playing?
Not really a whole lot. It's mostly Smash. That's about it.
Is that all you play?
Smash is a
I
good
haven't
game.
really had time for gaming at all this week.
We did play Minecraft the other night.
Yeah, you haven't played quite a bit of Pixelmon with us.
Like, yeah, a little bit, but I haven't really sat down and gamed at all this week because I've just been busy with work and other things, so.
Well,
Yeah.
perhaps inside the future week. Anything exciting going on though, at the very least?
Work.
Well, other than work, I know you have plans coming up, don't you? It
My
is soon.
birthday's in a few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excited for that.
Pretty excited, yeah.
How old are you going to be?
21.
Oh, baby.
The fun birthday. But yeah,
You're not
just
gonna remember.
straight work.
Celebrate
much
the
been
day
it.
of your birth by making you die.
Wow.
Liz brings it to the table.
Celebrate the day of your birth by killing your brain cells.
Yeah.
Kill
All of
your
them.
liver.
They're already
The
gone
liver
anyway.
is evil and must be punished.
Well,
That's a fair point.
Anyway,
Liz is here.
I interrupted
Nuh-uh.
Alex.
Can I make a
What?
note that your
Nuh-uh.
headband matches your shirt?
I know, right?
It's such a girl move.
Oh gosh. Here we go.
Did I forgot to mention I've spent $120 on makeup?
Oh yeah, you did forget to mention that.
MC, does your underwear match your socks?
Is he wearing socks?
I'm wearing socks.
You're talking about your headband matching your shirt. So
Oh no no.
like two random
My underwear-
articles of clothing on
Well,
MC.
I mean, my underwear is kind of the gray part, not the white part.
That works.
Now you know.
Now everyone's picturing MC's underwear.
White,
You're welcome.
Most
not
of you
on,
have
don't
been
see.
underwear shopping with me, so I have no shame.
I have, yes.
So Liz, what color is your no?
Blue.
Okay. So what have you been up to?
What are you doing with my hair?
I want to know why there's like a Liz hair baby on the table.
It's so
We're
you
keeping
can
it
clone
there.
her if you want.
That's Jim actually.
That's Jim.
We shrunk him.
He's been dehydrated.
To be right about.
Stop
Anyway.
playing with the hair. It's not an action figure.
This week,
What have you been doing?
what have I been doing? I cleaned, and I'm a nanny now.
Oh, how so?
Nanny?
Only part-time and in my house, and I'm
Well, just
under-
stop touching the hair.
and I'm underpaid,
Oh.
but I'm not a babysitter. I'm a nanny pro strats, and we've been playing some video games.
What have you been playing?
Wii games. No, yes.
No.
We played some Project M and Pokemon Puzzle League over here.
Yeah, we did that.
And Jonathan, I've been helping Jonathan practice his brawl,
Oh.
and
Oh,
he's
boy.
also been playing Super Mario Galaxy, and I give him a little bit of help with that.
You're the watch
And
out.
New Super Mario Brothers U.
Ooh, lots of fun games.
He's
Your kid's
learning.
vibrating.
It's
Where's my
fun.
phone?
It's Andy. I was
obnoxious.
a good girl.
Excellent. And anything else going on? Just that? Just gaming and cleaning, because that's pretty much life after all.
Gaming, cleaning, and watching kids.
Yeah,
That's my life.
I feel you.
And
Only-
you don't watch
You have
kids.
And you don't.
Yes, I do. I manage a YouTube channel.
He lives with Alex.
No, the kids watch you.
No, I have to manage the comments.
Sniper.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like babysitting, pretty much. Hi, YouTube
Not
commenters. I love you.
Well,
Stay in school. Go to bed at 9.
I
Learn to
realized you
spell.
weren't on camera for that entire thing, right?
Andy's here.
You lie.
And proper grammar is a godsend.
What have you been up to?
Oh, what have I done in the past week? I've been playing Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
Game's fun.
It is.
It's great.
I didn't ask for any of this.
What else have I been playing?
Thief.
Yes, I got Thief. I've been playing that.
Jealous.
We'll talk more about that later. Also I played a little bit more of the Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, how you can talk about that
Let's
now.
talk about that, but we'll talk
How-
about that later.
Oh.
Okay. You didn't put thief on there.
Well, I can still talk about it later.
Okay. You're gonna forget.
Probably.
I'll bring it up.
So Thief, Elder Scrolls, Deus Ex.
I've been doing another playthrough of Dementium 2 on my 3D XL.
SXL,
3DS XL.
Whatever.
3D XL.
Extra large.
The big
Large
3DS. The Zelda edition.
Right.
Have I done anything else?
Anything like non-gaming related that you've been doing? Like
Working.
You need sandwiches too.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't work at Sheets anymore.
I don't.
No.
This was like.
I haven't worked there for like a month.
Don't you
Longer
listen
than
to
that.
these sections? That's why we do them, so we're all caught up on the same page. Steph!
Because we don't socialize outside of the podcast.
I'm full of chocolate. Leave me alone.
MC, what have you been up to?
I made a podcast tonight. I went shopping. I did streams this week. I played Minecraft on stream.
Your laptop committed suicide.
I played piano on stream, and when I finished playing piano on stream one night, I turned around, I was here doodling around on my computer, and then my computer, my laptop jumped off a table.
Wow.
I don't know how. It was stable. I put it like back exactly where it was afterwards, and I was like, it's not moving. I wasn't near any cords. It just jumped off. It just jumped off. So my laptop is broken, but I have the cash thanks to some donors during my Minecraft stream. It's already, the repair order is in, so that's good. Other gaming I've been up to. I did some Pixelmon. Of course, I played on Minecraft.
MC, please.
I did Discover. MC Please is back. Tomorrow I have an episode going up that I am legitimately scarred after playing the game.
I'm excited.
Really?
How scarred? Like on a scale of
I'll show you the
one
video
to,
after.
1 to...
Ooh. It's a game I had to censor.
Wow. Had to censor. Oh
I
my.
would call that new.
I'd call that a new.
But other than that, it's a little bit of Skyward Sword, a little bit of Smash. I've been just doing a lot of like little tidbitty gaming, and I made a huge work document with multiple tabs, spreadsheets, and colors and organization. That took me like 3 hours, but it was like totally worth it because now I know exactly what I'm going to do every day. I don't have to be like, what's going on?
You could have just wrote a sticky note and like.
This is
stuck
now
it
the
in
hand
your-
symbol.
I announced that Zolathon Summer is supporting St. Jude for a second time.
They love us.
Well,
We love St. Jude's kids.
St. Jude
I-
kids.
you don't
Shove
have any,
in a marshmallow.
yeah, I was going to say, where's your marshmallows? You're not allowed to say that
For the
unless you have like 30 marshmallows in
Speaking
your
of
mouth.
which, can we get
that,
small
is,
marshmallows?
that is not a marshmallow. Do not eat phone.
Dude, can we seriously get smaller marshmallows this
Yeah,
year?
yeah, we can do that. All right.
But
Anyway.
I found the ultra jumbo huge marshmallow
You
specifically.
did a good
You
job.
can fit like one.
I know.
All right, and now it's time to go on to news, and of course your favorite segment.
Oh,
Nintendo. Bank. Well, what do you? Why'd you?
You yelled at me for saying it.
Oh,
I have a hard time resisting the urge to go, oh, Nintendo.
you're fine when it's actually going, not during the pre-show when I'm trying to
Well, you missed your chance.
set up things. But it's what? Oh my gosh, I'm getting the deadpan face. Oh my god, I'm scared.
She's got the laser
Shut your
eyes.
eyes, you'll turn to stone.
Oh no, she is turning into Laser Gator. All right, so. We got some Nintendo news, and one of the big things that has happened this week that Nintendo's decided inside their almighty power is to end online functionality for the Wii and DS. Not the Wii U and 3DS, that's the whole new generation. The Wii and DS, the big ones that you will remember are Mario Kart Wii and Super Smash Bros. Brawl, as well as all the games that were like Pokemon on the DS and stuff. All those no longer will function with their online capabilities. They also function as normal single-player games, of course. And that also brings it into Project M Online, which is interesting, which is, of course, the modded version of Brawl. And I don't know what you guys' opinions on it. Like the Wii U only came out like 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah. And now they've already phased out that entire console. Like, what do you think?
Well, I think it's a way just to try to push because the sales with the Wii U were bad, really bad. And they're trying to push everyone into it and trying to get all these new games out for it. So, I mean, it's kind of a good win and bad thing, trying to push everyone in to the Wii U. And to the
But I don't know if
3DS.
that's the way to push people to a console is by ending services on a previous console.
Well, like the like it happened with the PS2 as well. Like a lot of people played on, like I played online with PS2, and then when the PS3 came out, they kind of stopped a lot of the PS2 online, and then completely stopped it. So I mean,
I've tried to play online with the PS2, but it didn't work out so well.
yeah. So I mean, it just
I couldn't figure
it's
it out.
one of those things like to put the cost into keeping it up, or try to put everyone into the new one and try to work on their online services now. Which I'd rather have them work on current online service to make them better than keeping something else open and wasting money on it. So that's how I feel on it.
That's a fair point. And if anybody have any opinions from over there?
I completely agree with Brooke.
I see.
She's going like this the whole
See?
time.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a plus and minus thing because it does show that they are going to be really upgrading their services for new things. Like we know that they're already taking bold steps, like make one account for all your Nintendo things rather than having it be console based. And I don't know, but I just think it's a little early to be like saying, all right, you can no longer play Mario Kart Wii. You know, you can put Mario Kart into your Wii U, but you can't play the full capabilities of it anymore. And I think it's still early. If GameCube had online, oh yeah, phase it out now.
Mm-hmm.
I think there should be like a two console period, not a one console period. I just feel like it's a little bit preemptive.
It's like I said, it's either way, like how you look at it. It's money or trying to keep it out. So I think they're really just trying to push for all the new consoles because the 3DS is the best selling handheld system.
Well,
And,
it's going up against Vita.
Well, obviously, and then the Wii U. I just think they're really trying to push everything to be Wii U now.
That's a fair point.
I don't have a DS.
Me neither. I have a Game Boy Advance.
We don't conform.
Why are you high-fiving? You should be ashamed.
I have a Game Boy Advance, and that thing is still not letting me down.
Yeah. you
Well,
still
it's
have-
a Nintendo console. I mean,
Exactly.
It's made by Nintendo. Of course, it's still working.
how many, like, yeah, you can see them right behind you. What do you have behind your head, Alex? Like, you got a,
SNES and an N64.
and they work
Man
just
statues
fine.
staring at me.
But if I
Even
guarantee
if you-
if they had online services, they'd be shut down by now.
Well, yeah, I'd hope so.
No, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it's a
Considering,
bit
like, both
preemptive.
of, I mean, yeah, the SNES came out before.
Have you ever
Yeah.
used the online services for any of those games?
Yeah, I did a long time ago. I used to be all in a Brawl
Smash.
Online.
A long
Yes.
time ago.
And both. Do you know why I don't use it anymore?
It was terrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
Exactly.
So I mean, I'm not angry about it going away. I'm just like, I hope it's better for it.
I mean, from my experience with the online multiplayer
Yeah.
for Wii games, it wasn't that great.
No, it's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm hoping that the Wii U does
I-
better.
I enjoy the whole online community things with the Wii U. And I agree with Brooke that if they are able to take the money out of
Those servers.
those servers that they're wasting for the Wii, I do say wasting,
Yeah.
and focus it elsewhere,
Like,
that it'll be more beneficial.
so many people have been like, they're like, we'll do like live stream and stuff of like Smash Brothers thing or Mario Kart, and they're like, hey, do you want to play online? I'm like, no, why not? I don't want to go through the trouble. So if they're shutting them down, I mean, I don't really care. I'm not angry. I just think it's still a little bit preemptive because I'm sure there are people who are out there still using the service.
Not to sidetrack, but I've noticed why all of this dry erase marker is coming off of the thing. He licks it off.
Ew.
My cat
It's
is
not-
eating the dry erase marker.
They're not toxic.
I just looked over and he like lick his paw and then lick the marker and then lick his paw and then I'm just like,
He wants to dye his fur, so he licks the marker in his fur.
He wants to be fabulous.
Fabo.
Fabu.
Moving swiftly along, there's been a Wii U patch this week, and it seems to do very little other than block homebrew. And it was
that
the
sucks.
well, there's some very, very, very interesting questions people were raising about this. It's like, wait a minute, Nintendo can takes forever to make these patches, like to add features and stuff to the consoles, but the second that there's a homebrew method, they can patch the Wii U like within a day. It's just kind of interesting that how Nintendo operates, that they will hold back features and things for their console to do like they do like 2 or 3 big patches a year basically of the consoles, not just a bunch of little updates on like PlayStation does or Xbox, I believe. I'm not sure. I've not had a PlayStation, but I think it's interesting that the second that there's a homebrew method out there, they stamp it down quick.
Right.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Does it make sense?
It does make sense because I mean they like with the Wii, like you could pretty much homebrew and then just have every game on the Wii
Yeah,
ever
torrent
made and
everything.
torrent everything and
Yeah.
put on a hard drive. So it's trying to keep. I guess they're trying to keep their sales like pretty confined,
was
like
me,
to
sorry.
everyone to buy either online or disc based. So I mean it's smart, but it kind of takes a lot away from the homebrew because a lot of people used it for other than just that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's my only point on that.
It makes sense.
And Nintendo's notorious for for that as well.
Yeah, they. Well, I mean, no company really wants people stealing their products.
Yeah.
But I mean, homebrew isn't like the worst thing in the world, because like homebrew has enabled things like Project M, and Project M is like as much as Nintendo may not like the idea that somebody is said that their game is bad and they're going to make it better. It's still a positive thing, and you still need to buy a copy of Super Smash Bros. Brawl to play it. You can technically do it with like a pirated copy of Brawl, but they like Project M's website recommends a copy of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and so I think that's really interesting that they're still pushing the sale of the game even though they're completely rewriting it.
Yeah. So they're gonna they're attempting to release it without physical discs anymore.
What, Project M?
Yeah.
Project M never released it with their own disc.
Oh, well, I mean not with a disc, but like in running just straight off the SD card and not requiring any of the base game.
You need to have the base game. It's always been
It
like
uses
that.
the coding and everything.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Or from what you just said, it made it sound like they're trying to make it so you don't need.
No. I'm saying that's a good thing that they do, is that they require you having the base game.
That's just what it sounded like.
Oh, I'm sorry if that came out wrong. But I don't know. I find it very interesting that that's what Nintendo's been doing. Anyways, moving along, we have something new from Liz. What's up, Liz?
Pokemon is on Netflix now.
Yay! Indeed.
Everyone's into it.
That makes choosing.
I
something
watched,
To watch
That was
easier.
so Monty Python. Yeah.
Like this morning, it was the launch of the new Twitch-based Pokemon, which we'll talk about in a moment. But before it happened, half an hour before it started, I was like, wait a minute, Pokemon's on Netflix. So I watched the first episode of Pokemon, and I had a little bit of nostalgia. So that was really good.
Good.
And now I know I'm gonna
Anything
watch
else?
all of Pokemon when I'm really bored on Netflix surfing. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
all episodes. Sit down.
Sit down.
I'm just going to have to beast through it. It'll probably be something good for me to watch while I'm editing or something.
I do that with Dragon Ball Z and
Yes.
Full Metal Alchemist. I'll just watch everything in
If
one.
I just got done watching Scrubs.
I just wish there was
not
an easier
Scrubs,
way to watch all those things without having to resort to cheaty methods. You can buy the Dragon Ball Z collection DVDs, but they're so expensive. The early ones because they're hard to find now, and it's just
I'm just gonna watch them online.
And
Back
so
to
when
back to back to
when
back
I'm
to back.
doing PvP or raiding or whatever, I just have an episode, a TV series on the side. I just got done watching all of Dexter while leveling a character. From 20 to 90, I just finished all of Dexter throughout that entire process.
That's why they were
And
Doctor Who
now
for a while.
Now I'm starting to watch through Breaking Bad, doing the same thing.
So who here watched the Pokemon anime when it came out? Like when it was actually happening?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, good. I'm just making sure we're all on the same page. They also have, in addition to the oldest season, they also have the newest season available, and I kind of want to watch some of those because Giovanni is in them, and he's actually pretty cool.
And Ash has not gotten any older.
He's still 14.
Yeah, it's only 15 years or 15 seasons later, but and it's disappointing because there's this whole arc about Giovanni and his evil plans, and then they canceled the episode where he was supposed to be doing all of his evil plans. It was an episode focused on Giovanni versus Team Plasma, but it was canceled because of the Japan earthquakes, and there was a lot of building destruction inside the episode. So they thought it was to release it
And
would be
bad
a
taste.
bad taste.
Too soon.
Too soon, bro.
And so instead of just keeping it for later, they just we'll never show this. And it's no.
Explosion.
It's you worked on it for so long. It's disappointing that it's never going to come out.
Ever.
Yeah. But if you want to, you can go watch the epic build-up to something that'll never happen on Netflix. Woohoo.
Apparently Brock is not in the new season.
No.
He finally got arrested for stalking Nurse Joy and Officer
Jenny.
He actually got arrested.
No.
No, that's just my theory. That's just my theory.
No, that would actually make a lot of sense.
That's
he's
just
all
my
excited.
theory. Just Officer Jenny just finally decided to arrest him. You're creepy. No.
Well, he did disappear for a while. He's like, I'm going to stay here and help these people. Not really. She's cute.
I don't know. I don't like how there's a whole new crew. I think if there's a whole new crew, they may as well get rid of Ash and give us something new as well.
Bring back Red. Red was badass.
Well, you can watch the Pokemon Origins anime. It's so good.
I have.
What?
I have.
What
When?
is this sorcery?
I've been alive for 20 years, dude.
What?
It only came out last year.
I know. What do you think I do when I play WoW?
I don't know.
I watch shows.
Exciting.
Stop yelling
Towards
at me.
you.
Someone else was.
Let's just transition, please.
Minecraft movie. Da 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 da.
What?
Really?
It's
This-
gonna be a blockbuster.
Ah.
Man.
Where's the crown?
I stole it from Notch. It's okay.
Where'd it go?
So,
Notch said it first.
Here, Liz.
I don't have a.
That was a beautiful pun. Have $1.
It's not original. Oh my gosh,
donations.
Right in the boob bag.
Oh my gosh.
Boob bank.
Boob bank.
It's cheating.
That's a
In
thing.
particular, the one where Team Rocket James
So-
dons a bikini.
So yes,
Alright.
Yes. go
they're in communication with Warner Brothers to make a Minecraft movie.
How is that gonna work?
It's gonna be an animation,
Okay,
obviously.
I was gonna say,
They
is
made
it
a
live
Lego
action?
movie.
Yeah, make it like
Like,
Lego.
I mean,
Make a
I
Minecraft
just didn't know if
movie.
they were doing live. I was like, if it's live action, it's gonna be
So
like,
is
it's gonna be
it
like
is
the
it gonna be
Dragon
like
Ball.
in, like,
Live
the
action,
theater?
it's
It's
like
gotta be like the Dragon Ball.
Steve
movie.
with like one of those like
Nothing
really
can be as
chiseled
bad as a Dragon
faces.
Ball movie.
I don't know. Have you seen the Double Dragon movie?
Yeah, which was better than the Mario movie.
Mario movie.
The Mario movie was actually kind of awesome.
And it was way better than Street Fighter.
Street Fighter was hilariously good. No, it was too. It was just so funny. It had to be good.
The Ninja Turtle movie,
The original one?
the live action one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
Was it you that showed me
My
the
childhood.
what that guy is doing on YouTube with the dub?
Oh no, we found it. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that was funny.
Not appropriate for stream, but it's hilarious.
I'm sick. I have the coughs.
But
Okay.
what do you feel on the Minecraft movie? Since you are Minecraft oriented, how do you feel on it?
I am Minecraft oriented.
I didn't get to see that.
Okay.
We haven't
Um,
yet either. We're waiting to take.
I don't know. I guess it's if they do it well, I don't really care. I'm interested in like who's gonna be voice acting what, and what are our characters gonna be like. Are they going to actually? I think it would be interesting, and I think it could be very, very, and I repeat, very successful.
How successful?
See.
Very.
Yeah, that noise, or they
Probably
have the
gonna have
leg
Steve
crack
as the main
noise.
character.
No, like, what if they actually get all these Let's Players and personalities that have made Minecraft so huge, and they actually make them, like, characters in the movie, or at least get cameos in there? Okay, because there's so many like, people out there, like, with millions of subscribers. Like, I believe Sky Does Minecraft has 9 million subscribers. That's some box office sales that you could get. I mean, it may not be like exactly like some movies, but
Do you
it's
have
still
a
some.
question, or
Yeah.
Yes.
okay?
This is the typical, like, alert that you have a question.
I just thought your hand was tired.
This is not high school, middle school.
If my
this
hand was
is a
tired,
podcast.
why would I hold it up?
This is a podcast, not
That's a sign language retreat.
This is a
so-
podcast, not a
I'm
classroom.
a tree.
What do you want?
The only thing that would make me want to see the movie is if a creeper blows up and there's just blood and guts everywhere.
I'm just gonna be.
Oh,
I'm
just
no.
blocks.
I'm just gonna be
Just
happy if
blocks
the
of
voice
blood.
actor for Steve does the. If I hear that noise in it, I'm gonna be sold on the movie. Like,
They're probably gonna put the evil.
I
Steve
mean, I want like a
what's his
Steve
name?
leg over there, a sheep
Zombie
head over
Steve?
there.
No.
no,
Dirt
Herobrine.
everywhere.
Herobrine. Yeah, they gotta put Herobrine in there.
Yeah.
That was my phone's
Just
right.
standing in the distance.
And they gotta have a
Saying,
really good dragon.
Slender Man.
So
Have to do
I think it'd be
just that.
fun to have like Minecrackers and Minecraft personalities in there.
yeah, it would just be very,
Warner
very
Bros.
interesting.
calls up MC.
MC, you're gonna want to see that movie because if they show a lapis block,
Is that the other secret you're keeping from me?
No,
or $7 right there, just to see it.
I don't even know. Like it'd be cool if they did something.
What
that
if
would-
they do it in 3D?
I was gonna say 3D blocks.
Hooray! I'm not
And
gonna
then
be able to see it in 3D. 'cause
And
I
then
can't see
the
3D.
arms and guts could fly out of you.
MC can't see 3D.
We'll
So
take you to see
you
it in
can't see
2D.
real life.
Ha! That's yeah.
So here's the deal, Mojang.
This guy.
We were gonna have a nice discussion about this, but everybody just like they're already discussing what they want in the movie. So I think that you better make the movie. Warner Brothers, good luck. I hope you're going to put some of the smartest people that have actually made Minecraft successful behind it, and you're not just going to put some corporate people that it's like, oh, you are selected, make the Minecraft movie. How about you actually get the people who have been making Minecraft movies for the past 3-4 years and on it as well? That's what I think should happen. Anyways, moving on to Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Yes.
So Twitch Plays Pokemon. We beat Pokemon Blue. We did it. Woo! The game is beat.
Yay.
It only took a week.
16 days.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
More than a week.
More than 2 weeks.
I haven't been paying attention.
Give it up for day 16. Woo!
Yay!
And we completed the adventure with the team of Bird Jesus, Alternate Jesus, King of Fawns. I'm trying to remember this team. Oh, Air Jordan. I'm forgetting two. Oh,
All-terrain
All-terrain Venomoth, and there's one more I'm forgetting. Oh, how could I forget? Lord Helix, the
Omastar.
Yeah. So, our team successfully defeated the Elite Four after several million, or actually, I think it was like our 23rd, 24th try that we took them out, and we defeated Blue, and we became the Pokemon League champion.
It was red.
Yeah.
Oh, it was red? No. I could have swore it was blue.
Pokemon Red, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we played as Red, but I think it was Pokemon Blue.
We'll never know.
Pretty sure. Oh well, not a big deal.
Well,
Either
it's
way.
the same game.
Yeah. But we won.
Pokemon's in it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty-
Victory Road was fun.
I'm pretty happy that it went well, and we have already started doing Pokemon Crystal. We have
That was my first one.
we have a Totodile who likes to use Leer a lot, and so they have named him Laser Gator. Just a laser beam shooting out of his eyes.
Was red.
Was it red?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay. Whoa, chat. Whoa.
Settle down.
All right.
Settle down.
The God, Messiah, Prince, King, Angle, and the all-terrain vehicle.
Yes, that's very
It was very good. Over 100,000 people like came in at sometimes to come and watch. I was entertained by it, and I was up until 7 a.m. this morning watching it. So
That poor Game Boy.
so I could see the beginning of it and see what starter we chose. And
I typed in one
Fire
command.
Was it up?
You contributed.
I think it was
Contributed.
I did one contribution and it was start button.
Of course it
You're
was.
that guy.
Yep.
I helped a few times, especially during the end. I was there during the final fights, and I inputted a few commands. I was happy with myself because my name was on like a list. Somebody made a wallpaper where like everybody's names who contributed to the final battles were like really tiny, but they were all readable there. And I was like, wait a minute. And my name was there, and I was like, I helped. So it made me happy. Yeah,
That's just way too many people playing the same Game Boy. I feel bad for that Game Boy.
I feel bad for Red. Poor little guy.
His ankles are done.
Think about if like every one of those commands actually like happened. He'd be like vibrating
I
across
still-
the map.
I still like your idea that you had the other night.
Me?
Twitch plays. What was that? QW.
Oh, Twitch
Quap.
plays Quap.
Quap.
Because
Dude,
you would
fly
literally
in the
just
sky.
you would levitate in the air. Like that's what would happen. You would
It'd be so good.
I think the legs would probably come off. The JavaScript would be
This
done.
bug, Java
break
crashes and just
Java
quits.
would break down.
I just thought I'd make that
How?
Yeah.
up. So,
Recently, they have called Laser Gator Gator Age.
Okay.
All right.
what's next?
What's up?
Well, next we have something from Mr. Alex.
Oh yeah. Brontofloss has released his newest album,
Which is
Yay.
called
Philosophy.
Philosophy.
I listened to some of it
Yeah, it's
earlier.
pretty good.
Yeah.
My philosophy.
I've actually only heard one song off it, but it was very good.
Earthbound lyrics.
The Earthbound, and then he did one of his songs at the
He
concert.
did Street Pass.
Yeah,
with
Street
lyrics.
Pass, yeah,
It was fun.
with MC's 3DS.
My 3DS was helping Final Floss, and I was woo!
And I got to high five him for
In the
Dr.
Dr.
Mario
Mario?
with lyrics.
That was so
I
cool.
prescribed high fives.
I almost rubbed his head when he was in front of me for Mega Ran. Like he was in front of me, and
He
he was
was
just
standing,
standing
like,
there,
right
and like
beside you.
at one point he had his hood down, and I almost went squeak.
He just like out of nowhere, he just came up and stood
Because
beside
I
you.
do that with like everyone close to me that has like a bald head. Like all of my teachers that have been bald, I just walk up to them in the hall and just go squeaky squeaky.
Mr.
Like,
Patrick.
yeah, Mr. Hetrick, Mr. Wise,
Mr. Wise had the
people I've
shiniest
worked
head.
with that are bald. Like And I didn't want to cross that barrier because I feel like he would.
Probably punch
He
him
probably
in
would
the
have
face.
thought
No.
it was actually hilarious.
He was
probably.
actually really nice. He was really sweet.
He's a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit
he
shorter
talked
than
to
I
us
am.
very
Yeah.
very briefly, and he thought he thought I oh.
You did it.
Stop with your buttons.
Steph just changed cameras, everybody.
Twitch plays Super Meat Boy. Oh god.
But what was I just gonna say?
You tweeted.
Yeah, he thought and he was like, oh, so you tweeted about me, you retweeted or something, and then he looked at me, he was like, so you must be Alex. I'm like, no, that's him, and
And then Liz
I
got
for-
to
I
take a
forgot
picture
about
with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she got to go like
I got-
this for a really long
I
time.
got to embrace the floss for
because
a
drunk
long
Andy
time.
couldn't handle the camera.
It was so
You told
funny.
him to do this on purpose, didn't you? Like, no, he's just been drinking.
Andy, it was pretty funny, by the way. Like early on in the concert, before got a chance to really talk to Brownfalls and everything. You were at the bar, just like waiting to get a drink or something, and he was standing
He was
Yeah.
literally like
Right,
right
for
he
here.
didn't
like
right
5
behind
minutes
you.
straight, and we were and I was like,
I'm just.
I want him to turn around and conversate with him, but
I knew he was you know how you can feel when someone's
Yeah.
right there, and I just kind of glanced over. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's Butterflies right behind me, but A, I'm waiting for my beer, and B, I'm pretty sure I'm drunk and I don't want to say anything stupid, so I'm just gonna
Can
face for it.
hi Andy, I'm Floss.
Can I also make a note? It was really funny when in the middle of the concert, not the Brenna Floss part, but you just went over and started playing a video game.
Yeah.
and you pushed Danimal out of the way. You were
Danimal can't
I need to play my Area 52.
Yeah, the solo guitarist that does the dubstep chiptune with LSD and the Game Boy. He was fantastic. I mean, he was a little too crazy on stage. His stage was ridiculous, and I applaud him for it. But his shoelace was untied for half the concert, and I was waiting for him to fall on his face, and
And then you could go
I
rub
was
his
just
head.
freaking out because he had a very nice, expensive guitar,
He almost
and
hit me
all I
with
could
his
think of is he's
guitar.
gonna fall and break that guitar.
I saw you.
Like-
You were backing up on the
But
stage.
yeah, he amazing stage presence, amazing guitar player, and he did all of the chiptune music that he was playing with, which is cool. But he's also the guitarist for Arm Cannon, one of the rhythm
Yeah.
guitars for them, which was awesome.
Yeah.
I've listened to every one of their songs several times now.
You said it like you're ashamed of it.
No.
You just
I listened to
I listened
seven
to
songs.
all-
Okay,
the ghost
video
iPhone,
game progressive metal.
iPod, whatever it was.
Getting back to philosophy,
But yeah,
his new CD.
It's a good
it's
CD.
It's really-
from what I've
It's-
heard, it's fantastic.
I played a little bit here while we were studying for the podcast, and
It's glory.
yeah, Brooke liked a bit.
It's been number one on the comedy CD charts for a while.
Yeah,
Nice.
do you like Bioshock with lyrics?
Yes.
This-
Say it with feeling.
Yes.
Feeling.
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, I need to unlock my phone. No.
And Brent, if you're watching, you have a nice bum.
Oh my
Oh.
god. She was
Wow.
staring at
That's
us.
not even. She's not even smiling. That's serious business right there.
That's creepy.
She wanted to pinch it.
He has a nice
So
bum.
we were. She told me she was looking at it. We were standing at the bar when they were setting up, and she's not even being subtle about it. She's leaning up against a pole or sitting on a bench, something, staring right at us.
And you're just like, yup.
I told him I was looking at
That's why
She
he-
didn't try to hide it. She was just like,
I'm looking at his bum and it is nice.
That's why you got so drunk you were drinking your feelings. Because you were staring at Brenda Floss's bum.
My butt will never be as awesome as Brenda.
that's okay. I left everything I drink and ate on 79. So.
Yeah, you were a very loud vomiter as well.
Yes,
I had to
he
crank
is.
the volume in the car.
He's a loud puker.
It was.
Throw up your socks or something too, probably.
Good time.
Andy
Yeah,
has something to
good time.
say.
I do.
I'm glad.
What do you have to say to me, punk?
The Elder Scrolls Online is now out of the NDA, so we can
Okay.
talk about it.
Okay. Talk to me about it.
It's
Such a
okay.
creeper.
It's not great. There's still a lot of bugs
Yes.
that you'd think they would have worked out this far into the beta, because they're getting ready to launch pretty soon.
Right.
it has the potential to be a really great game, I think. What?
I'm just saying, think about every Elder Scrolls game you've played.
Yeah.
But this is
How many bugs they have.
But still, this is completely different.
Yeah, it
basis. Like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a Rift. I think it's gonna pull a Rift. Like, it's a
That would
very
be
pretty
sad.
game.
Like a lot of hype at the beginning.
But they have the money to make to have it
keep it
flop,
going, they don't
to
care.
have it flop
Yeah.
or whatever. So they have the funds, but I to compete with, they're trying to compete with World of Warcraft and Blizzard.
You
They're in
can't
that-
compete with World
They're
of
in that
Warcraft.
terrain right now, and it's hard because of that subscription base and everything like that. And every game that's tried to, Star Wars and all that.
Your
Are you
eyebrows are
talking about his-
glorious.
Are you talking about his caterpillars?
No, they're glorious.
Anyway, it's just hard to compete with Blizzard on an MMO, and everyone has this expectation.
I mean, like Warhammer Online was kind of the same thing. Like they did decent competition for like a year, and
Yeah.
then they like went down under, and now the servers are completely shut down.
Well,
which
'cause
I'm sad
THQ
because
went down.
yeah, I loved Warhammer Online. The PvP in it was amazing,
Yeah,
but yeah, I, like
it's hard to say if
you can't compete with World of Warcraft. You
it's,
can't.
It's just going to be hard to compete because they're in a new gaming front for themselves because they're
They've
just
never done an
RPGs,
MMO.
RPGs,
Mhm.
and now they're going mass. And everyone's been excited about it, but I think it might pull a Rift. And just
It's
The
it's
one thing
probably-
I don't really like about it is, I mean, once you get used to playing like Skyrim or Oblivion, you know, where you're the only,
thing.
yeah, you're the only thing, and then you're running around thinking, I'm gonna go do this, and then you
do
go to an area
everything.
and everything's already dead. You're like, what the?
Yeah, and
a
like
troll.
it's just I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna pull a Rift, or they're gonna have a lot of issues, and a lot of people are gonna be mad at those issues. Because like when World of Warcraft came out, they were like the first of their own thing, like they
Yeah.
did their own thing, and then now all these people are trying to do it, and then when they have all these bugs at the beginning, everyone's gonna be like, "Well, I'm gonna go back to WoW.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna go back to my MMO that I've been playing."
it all started with EverQuest, Dark and Light, and
Yeah.
World of Warcraft. Dark and Light was terrible.
EverQuest is still huge.
Yeah,
but-
EverQuest and
they're
EverQuest
doing a
2
new
is
one,
it's
but
free to play on Steam, and then we've got EverQuest Next coming out.
So
interesting.
I hope it does good, but I don't know. The bugs
It's-
are
yeah.
killing it.
It, like I said, it has potential, but any new MMO has potential.
Yeah,
Like I remember when DDO first came out, I thought this game could be awesome, and then
No.
not so much.
yeah, it's
Not to say that it's not a good game.
but
but
Bethesda
it's-
has the money to like let this flop.
Mhm.
Like that's the thing.
They
is
can afford.
Every other company that's tried to push out a game like flopped, and then they've just done terrible.
No, I will say
Jeez.
one great thing about the Elder Scrolls Online, that opening cinematic thing that they did, awesome.
Oh yeah, they have the best cinematics. They're
No,
right
it
up
was-
there with
like I watched
Blizzard.
it, it's like 15, 20 minutes long, but it's so awesome.
Malu.
Terra is
What?
not even a competitor with WoW.
Maluka. Singy singy. Yay.
What? Oh,
What?
but yeah.
They actually paid Maluka to sing bard songs for
Oh, really?
Online.
That's relevant to my
Finally.
interests. Good.
WildStar. I've never heard of
Wow.
Yeah, I've
WildStar.
seen WildStar. It's pretty good. It's,
Yeah, like-
it's there.
Another big MMO that I'm hearing is coming out is Star Citizen. I've seen a lot of stuff about that, and it looks awesome. But they're completely different categories.
Yeah.
Like stuff like like EverQuest, Warhammer, like the ESO. It's all in the fantasy realm, which World of Warcraft basically has that clenched.
Well, yeah, because they've been doing
Anything in
Warcraft.
the- yeah.
Warcraft 3 was the predecessor.
Anything in
for the
fantasy
whole
has
story.
anything fantasy-wise MMO is going up against WoW, and that's kind of like like a kid in 7th grade going against Mike Tyson. It's not happening.
Because there's a story base and there's nothing.
Exactly, like the
Going
lore is so
against
deep.
Mike Tyson and what?
The
Chess?
only MMO I can think, it's not really, in my opinion, competing with WoW, but it can stand with WoW, and that's Guild Wars 2. It's never going to be as good as WoW or better.
Right. And
However-
they had
But
the
it's
thing
still
where
a
it's
good
it's
game.
Yeah,
one time
Guild Wars 2 is
purchase.
great.
They're doing something that's
I need
never
that.
been done before with any MMO, and that's the constantly,
It's just the
changing
DLCs
world
and-
where, and rapid updates. Things are always changing. Where you have WoW, things stay stagnant for a while, and then they come out with a patch or an update, and things change, and that's all fine and well. But with Guild Wars 2, the world's constantly changing. What you do actually impacts the world to a pretty serious degree. You can't say any other MMO has done that.
Well, I mean, the most hardcore MMO right now, I think, is the Final Fantasy Realm Reborn. Like, that is the most hardcore one right now, along with Eve. Eve is up there. Eve's its own thing. But Final
Eve
Fantasy,
is a game you play while playing another game.
Yeah, Final Fantasy. WildStar, I've been watching quite a bit. But
I've not
WildStar's
heard anything
better.
about it. I might check it out. But
It's really good. I think it's going to be better than ESO.
Whatever happened to StarCraft?
Oh, it's still there. It's
Okay.
it's sport. It's the biggest, like one of the biggest esports, along with League of Legends. It's one
yeah,
of the biggest
StarCraft
esports.
is
Esports one hand. I'm gonna go win some tournaments. I'm going to
Star
Korea.
Citizen system
BRB.
requirements, yeah.
Well, since I'm talking about games,
Thief.
I will talk about Thief. Yes. MC, are you excited about Thief?
No, I just like your laptop.
All right, I
like
got
laptops.
Thief. I pre-ordered it, so I got.
That's Snort.
That was her.
Oh.
Why are you looking at me?
That was so cute.
I'm gonna keep talking. I pre-ordered Thief, so I got the the DLC, special DLC, the bank heist mission. I also got the Thief companion app, which is awesome. It lets you keep track of. It lets you keep track of all the documents and stuff you've stolen. It keeps track of your gameplay, your stats, and all that stuff. What is going on?
I just Liz. I can't stop laughing at Liz. I think she's having a problem laughing because I'm laughing.
Oh, you right there?
Oxygen?
Breathe.
I want to talk about Oprah Network now.
Okay, Thief.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying like it copied Dishonored. A lot of people have issues with it when they don't realize Thief is an older like.
Yeah,
it's a
Thief
remake.
came first.
So Thief
Yeah.
is an old series, and they
Yeah.
revamped it. And what they did is they took all the great things from the original Thief games, Thief, Deadly Shadows,
I have Deadly
whatever came
Shadows,
after
and I
that,
love it.
and they expanded on it. And but they kept the core of the game basically the same. You know, it's not a combat-oriented game. You can kill people, you can knock them out, with the blackjack and whatnot, but it's severely stealth-based. It's like Metal Gear Solid, but to a much higher degree.
Yeah.
Where like Metal Gear, you could, if you wanted to, you could go all out warfare and just go around and start
Or you can
massacring
just
people.
never kill one
This
enemy in the whole
game
game.
is, I mean, if you're stupid, you're dead. That's basically what it is.
Well done, Alex.
I've had a lot of bad experiences with Thief. I love Thief Deadly Shadows, but I've not been able to get past the third mission because I have no patience. Like, I could get in the castle, and I could get past, like, the first, 5 or 6 guards, and then there's one that always comes around the corner and is like, wait, something not right here. And I'm, standing up against the wall in the darkness. He walks, 3 feet in front of me, and I'm just kind of like, and then I always have the urge to blackjack him, but it doesn't always work. And he's like, BAM!
I mean,
Wait, what was that?
and the mechanics of the game are great.
Yeah.
Guards are actually somewhat intelligent. I mean, you knock a guard out. If you leave him in the light, guard finds him. Immediately gets suspicious, starts to look around for you. So you knock him out, drag him into the shadows, and then go on your merry way.
Like a Bogart.
The game picks up real fast. The beginning of the game was really great. Gets you into the story right away.
I really want to get
I
it.
kind of miss having a sword because in the previous these games you had a sword, so
Alright.
you could fight if you had to. Now it's I don't know if you get a sword later in the game, but it's kind of unless you have broadhead or blunted arrows, you really can't.
You
fight.
have your trusty bludgeon.
But yeah, you do have the bludgeon, but you can't pull it out as a melee weapon and just start beating people with it. You have to sneak up behind them and hit them.
Okay.
But
It's disappointing.
if you happen to get to a point where they're looking for you, they don't know where they're looking for you, you can still sneak up and hit them, which is a new thing because previously you could only blackjack a guard if they weren't looking for you.
Okay.
Now you can.
Yeah, now
they've
you can.
So they've added more, they kind of combined, the Dishonored and then your Assassin's Creed more into the Thief gaming.
What was that?
That was my computer going dink.
If you don't have your card, where is it? That's not good.
What'd you do?
Hey, so Thief is a cool game. I'm glad to hear it.
I really want to get it, yeah.
See, I want to get
If you
it,
died or
but I was like,
$10
do I buy
off.
this?
Hey,
or-
another
Donkey
game that
Kong.
I'd like to get and I can't is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
Why can't you get it, Liz?
Because I'm not buying an Xbone. And it's only out on Xbone right now.
Which is saddening.
They've only released it for Expo.
It's being bundled.
What?
Yeah, an Xbox.
Oh yeah, he's.
But didn't Plants vs Zombies originate on
PC.
PC
Yeah, and then
it
ported
over
again. Yeah.
everything else? That's ridiculous.
I actually have a download for the original Plants vs
You'd
Zombies.
feel like they'd put it on PC for Windows 8 because they
Yeah.
run the same operating system as well. So that's very awkward.
Yeah, it sucks.
So that stinks for a lot of people who are hardcore Plants vs Zombies
Yeah.
speedrunners.
And this is a hardcore Plants vs Zombies. Like
It's an FPS.
it looks awesome. Yeah.
How is it?
I really want to play it. Like I played the original for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, this has some kind of adorable merit to it, but it's.
It's actually really fun if you go the whole way through it.
I
unlock
just
all
got
the
bored with it really
mini-games
quick, but
and-
then I saw at E3, I saw the like what is it? What is it called? Plants vs Zombies. Lawn Warfare. Okay. It looks awesome. Like
I guess that.
that's my kind of game.
That's what this game is that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Garden
Yeah.
Warfare?
Garden Warfare. That's what it is. Yeah.
And I mean, speaking to that, and I'm kind of like merging this with our next discussion. It's pretty interesting that Microsoft has these exclusive titles, like also Titanfall. But here's the thing about Titanfall:
It's not exclusive.
it's coming to the PC.
Yeah.
And do you know why that's happening? When it's coming to the PC, because Microsoft owns Windows. So don't fret too much, dear. You're going to be fine, because this game will come to Windows eventually, I feel.
Eventually, yeah.
And that's a good thing, because even if you don't have an Xbox, you'll be able to play a lot of Xbox games just because you have a PC. Or at least Andy does, and you can steal it and use it for your villainous ways.
Laptops, I like desktops. Thank you.
Yes, Shinra and I did, but the last part of the quest bugged out for me, and I
Do you
stood
want
there for 20
to
minutes.
restate the question for the...
Oh, he asked if I played. There's in World of Warcraft. There's a quest where there's a Plants vs Zombies
Oh yeah,
quest,
that's fun.
and I did it the one time. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like in World of
You get the
Warcraft,
pet.
I'm playing a game in a game. I didn't get the pet because the last wave never came,
Dude, that
and I
pet's
sat
scary.
there for 10
It
minutes.
is. It's
And
singing the
yeah,
random
I sat there in game for 10 minutes. Like, okay, when is this wave hitting? Like, I was all set up. Like, my lawn was full. Like, because I kept getting like all the power to plant more plants, and nothing ever happened. I was like, whoa.
The
Crap.
final
And so I
wave
haven't
of the
gone back.
boss for that was incredibly easy because it was almost impossible to
Howling
fail.
Blast.
Really, what's that?
Howling blasts
Because,
all over the place.
I mean, he would throw
Frosty
those barrels
Kings.
or whatever that take out like 2 or 3 of your plants, and then you just plant a couple more because the time between his attacks was so long, and it was just basically nickel and dime him to death.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Frosty case.
so
That's my feet.
these games that you can't get. Well, Microsoft is going to be taking Titanfall and they're going to be bundling it with Xbox One and be selling it for $500. What do you guys feel about this?
Wait,
I mean, they're trying to push the Xbox One
One?
sale, obviously, because a lot of people haven't. The PS4's been crushing the market on console gaming, so they're trying to do a comeback with Titanfall, which Titanfall is going to be one of the best first-person shooters of the new consoles. It's a fantastic game.
Hey, Microsoft, that's great and all, but that is one game.
Well, that's
One game.
Wii U did it too with a couple games.
A couple. This is one game.
Yeah, but it's their first launch of their system a lot. They've done it with the Halo 4, Halo 3, Xbox 360, so they've done it in the past. So has PlayStation. So it's their first one that they're doing.
They're doing a bundle, you mean?
Yeah, they've done bundles with a bunch of other games,
So-
other releases like that. So
Gears of War.
it's their first with the
We'll
new
be
console.
seeing a PlayStation 4 bundle soon, too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just Titanfall, I'm excited for. I can't wait.
Anyways, moving on from
My
news
boobs first.
to Alex feeling his body. It's
I just got- I
time.
took out
Percent
goosebumps.
chance that it's already raining.
It's time for viewer questions. Is it raining? We'll find out later. Let's go to Andy for our first question.
Matt JL says, probably a dumb question, but where do you all see gaming as a whole going in the next 5 years? 10 years? Will we see more immersive controls?
Ooh. Actually, I want to make the first point on this.
Yeah.
So in the market of PC games, you're seeing a lot of implementation of like the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
But I actually
VR.
read something the other day about Steam having its own.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
apparently. Shut up! I'm trying to make a point.
I'm excited. Can you stop?
You're making it hard to talk. Apparently, somebody that went on a tour of Steam's facility, I guess, I actually saw it on Reddit yesterday. Made a comment about how the Steam's doing a virtual reality kit, and I guess their dev kit is like light years ahead of the Oculus Rift in terms of quality, like implementation in games and everything. So I'm seeing like in the future, 5-10 years, there's going to be a lot more implementation for like virtual reality, in that sense, and more like peripherals.
Well, it's really funny about Valve.
They own everything.
Well, Valve is going like they're like
Steam box.
Well, they announced that they're going in with like making hardware. They're like, okay, we're gonna make a console and a controller, and you know what? We're also gonna make virtual reality. And also, I'm realizing that Valve is like, we're gonna go into the hardware business, but they're going in hard.
Yeah.
Steam's like, you know what? Why not?
No,
we're
they're not
gonna get in this market.
Well, they have a boatload of money to throw at anything that I want to, and I think that in talking about the future of gaming, I think in 5 years we're going to see a lot more Valve than we already do,
yeah.
and Valve is already pretty big. So.
Yeah.
But like the Mighty Growly, like I don't know. I didn't read anything about it, but I just he made the claim about it. I don't know if it's true or not. Like I've done no research on it all, but I mean apparently it's a lot better than the Oculus Rift, which I really want to get an Oculus Rift. Like I think a dev kit's like what?
$20.
$20, really?
200.
Oh, 200. I was gonna say $20, dude. I'm buying one Monday.
No.
But yeah, like the dev kit to Oculus Rift. I mean, they're not relatively that expensive.
The new ones.
And
the new dev kit's pretty nice.
I really want to get one. Like I've wanted to do so much gaming with one.
What I think they're gonna with gaming, how it's gonna go. I think with the Google Glass finally coming out, that's gonna open a lot more things to gaming in the public. Like a lot of companies are doing, like Street Pass and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna start implementing gaming through Google Glass and those.
That'd be
kind
cool.
of things.
It's like a controller. You wouldn't have to.
Yeah, it's your whole like you're going to places and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You go to actual
Well, like,
events.
if you've been on Reddit before, you've seen like people combining like the Oculus Rift with the Omnibox,
Yeah.
right? Like multi-direction treadmill, which
It's Grandma Pickle.
what?
Grandma Shoop.
I love you, Grandma Shoop.
I was playing Final. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'll go into the story. I was playing Final Fantasy IX on my channel, streaming it, or maybe it was on the Fun Fringe or whatever. I was streaming Final Fantasy IX, and there's a character in I think it's Lindblom called Grandma Pickle, and Grandma Shoop happened to be watching the stream, so Grandma Shoop is forever known to me as Grandma Pickle.
Alrighty then.
He's the guy
What was
that
I
I know
saying?
that bakes banana bread.
Oh, yeah, combining like the Oculus Rift with the Omnibox with
Yeah.
whatever, like wireless
I've seen a
controller or whatever.
couple.
But like, I've seen demos of both the Oculus Rift and the Omnibox used, and the only problem is the Oculus Rift, the wire makes it kind of hard. It's like if you go in a circle several times, that wire's getting wrapped around you. It's getting unplugged from your console or
That's
whatever.
why like, they have the stations where like everything's up
Yeah.
above you.
And other things I've seen is like virtual reality with like an Oculus Rift with these like it's a special kind of like sense gloves or like controllers that you hold. It's kind of like the PS3 motion or move or whatever they
Yeah.
are. Only it's very much more in depth and programs using that. So I'm seeing a lot more peripherals in games in the next 5-10
That was
years.
such a failed thing that PlayStation did. The PlayStation
Yeah.
Move.
It's okay. I mean, it's better than Kinect. It's way better
Oh,
than Kinect.
But yeah,
It's a
so
weird
some of
amount, but
that
it
was
is.
a really really long answer, but
Steph has input.
I've yeah.
I just have
The
a.
hand raising.
She has something to say about gaming, and I'm excited.
Can I just say that I had an Xbox Connect, and that thing is creepy. Creepy. If we could have the Xbox, like it was totally unplugged, and it would still like move and follow you. Like I think
Oh,
there's
not
spies
okay.
in there. I'm not kidding.
Spies.
And one thing I kind of want to put
There's
together
spies in the Kinect.
with the virtual reality is
Ninjas.
that poses like a
NSA
societal
ninjas.
risk of people
Weird.
starting to get if virtual reality gets more and more into gaming, people are going to start.
Well, it's already coming into play.
I know, but it's going to be harder and harder for people to disassociate gaming with reality.
That's the Google Glass right there.
Yeah, like it's going to make an issue in society where people are just going to stop seeing reality and just see straight games.
Have you
It's-
seen Wall-E?
Google Glass.
Yeah, I mean, well, and not even just like that, but like people, just not being able to function in society anymore because they can't bridge the gap between the virtual reality game and actual life. So that's a huge risk that it's in the psychological
I
aspects
think
of it.
the cool thing with gaming for computers is Project Christine. If anyone knows what that is, it's Razer's computer where it's you buy modules and you just plug it into a tower,
Oh.
and there you go. You don't have to buy, like, if you need a new processor, it's a little module you plug in.
That's
so
cool.
For like, if you just blow a power supply, you just order a new one from them. So it's called Project Christina. I think that's going to be the next thing.
That sounds actually kind of
PC
cool.
gaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was a really long-winded answer, and I'm sorry.
So
for
thank
that,
you for your talk about the. You covered the part of the question about more and more consoles, but I would like to mention where I think basically gaming is going to be in 5 years, 10 years. Microsoft will be gone in 10 years. Microsoft will be around in 5 years.
Dark.
The Xbox One will continue to live out its cycle, but I think that the Microsoft shareholders are going to start moving away from the Xbox model.
Bing will be dead.
Sony and Nintendo will be around. Nintendo will be around forever because Nintendo is
Oh, I
freaking
know what you were
Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. I don't care if Wii U starts losing Nintendo
sad.
billions of dollars of that like
Look at the handheld.
They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. They're freaking Nintendo. We can talk bad about them every week. We can have our segment called On Nintendo. Do you know why we can have a segment called On Nintendo? Because they're always going to be there.
They're a solid company, and they always will be. And I love you, Nintendo. Don't go anywhere.
But learn what the Western market wants, please. Thanks. Moving on swiftly to the next question. Would you like to read it? Lizarder.
What's a dir?
Leather. We
Lizarder.
want mother.
I can see your dollar.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Everybody's eyes just went.
Yep.
Sorry. honey.
I'll take it out with my teeth.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry.
I
This is not reception.
will. We just upped the rating on the podcast.
Team.
MC just had a mini heart attack.
You do have to be. It is a mature chat. Anyway,
Yeah.
Ice Ward says, so with the power meter on Mac, do you think other characters will have different mechanics worked in? Further, what mechanics on what characters would you like to see worked in?
Oh,
Thanks for
they're
the
talking
stream.
about
Much
Smash
quality
Brothers.
So
Yeah.
game.
I thought they were talking about the
Smash
actual
Brothers.
Mac. I was
No,
like,
not
that
Mac.
makes no
I was like, that
sense
doesn't
at
make any
all.
sense at all.
Not Apple Macs, but
There's
Mac.
a
Yeah,
Power meter for
that is a
Mac.
good
I
question.
thought they were
We've-
talking about mac and cheese.
We've actually,
Mac.
I actually haven't seen the.
They're
I'm
making the
assuming there's
games.
a video.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
trailer
with
for-
with Little Mac's
The trailer for
introduction.
Little Mac.
I'm
They-
gonna watch it now.
Basically, don't do it now. You can't have the audio. You need to have the audio. It's really good.
Yeah, you need the audio.
So just stop. We'll watch
We'll
it
do it
after.
after.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up, but I won't.
Okay.
Okay, good
Go
one.
on.
Okay.
That's a good question. We actually talked about that a little bit, me and you. After
Like
the
other people
Nintendo
getting
Direct.
that special bar?
Yeah, like
Or
is that
similar.
something they're implementing in the new Smash Brothers? That's a really good question.
I think it's only gonna be for Little Mac. But I think that'd be really cool if we see other people have unique perks.
Yeah, that's I think is going to be. More.
I mean, I don't see why we're not going to see individual perks. We saw individual perks between characters in the past. We saw Sheik and Zelda who can switch between characters. Yeah. We have Kirby who can steal people's powers. That's it's something that we're always going to see. Mac's perk is that he can
you beat
charge
him
up.
enough and he can.
He has a power up.
Yeah.
Still can't believe
It's like
Sheik
Mario
Zelda.
Kart.
Well, they're making the game slower.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
they're
like
making
Mario Kart.
Smash slower and slower.
I don't know. From what I've seen from especially like Little Max thing, it seems it's going to be faster than Brawl. From what I think.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to go backwards, but they still want it to be everyone oriented
Yeah.
instead of melee.
Like
which
I think
melee is
what they
quick.
could
It is a
do to
very
fix that
quick
is have
game.
2 different game modes, of like a more party mode and then a more competitive mode. Like
They need a noob mode.
Nintendo,
Yeah, like-
listen.
Because, like, especially being on campus and everything, like, going into the game room, there'll be people playing Smash on the Wii, and I just kind of look at it and just like, this is so slow. Like, I could not play the original, like, Brawl. I wouldn't be able to do it. Like you said, you played it, and it's like moon physics.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, after playing Project M, and then I was playing Brawl with Jonathan today,
Yeah.
and it was just
Yeah.
like, wow, this is so different.
I'm on the moon. Wee.
Like, I was playing as Sheik, and just the difference between that and Project M, it was just...
Yeah.
Like, in Brawl, you can almost kill yourself with Sheik by just double jump, and then you're up B. Like, you can actually cause yourself to do damage because you're getting so high in the air.
I'm so
Nope,
high right
nope,
now.
nope, nope. Mm-mm.
That's nice.
So I think we're going to
That's
see
nice.
individual characters have different individual things. So
Yeah.
They need to
Next
make
question.
Peach
this
have a
one is
noise.
for Brooke to read.
Noah asks, if Sony were to create a television entertainment channel, what animated television shows would you broadcast on it?
I want to see the Last of Us cartoon.
This cartoon.
Have you seen
Where
anything
Joel
about?
is just a really funny dude.
Have you seen anything about the DLC about The Last of Us?
Nope.
I've actually watched a playthrough of it, and I really want to get it.
I just want.
Oh, The Last of Us.
I've only seen about 10-15 minutes of it, but it's
Is there additional story or?
it's basically what happens
Before.
after Joel gets that huge hole in him.
Spoilers.
Oh yes, spoilers. After Joel gets the pike through his stomach,
Oh,
what
okay.
happens that entire
Oh.
time into winter?
So between that and then
and
when
the
it-
winter when the game
Okay,
picks back
okay,
up, it's
all
that
right.
whole chunk.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Neat.
I'd want
And it
Final
also kind of
Fantasy.
flashes back to before Joel.
Final Fantasy series.
It flashes back to before Joel takes over ownership of her, where she gets paired up with him. So before she's, it kind of jumps back and forth from what I've seen. I don't know too much about it, but I've seen about 10-15 minutes, and I saw the intro cinematics to it, and we should definitely get it.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about.
So what other animations would you like to see on a Sony Entertainment television
I
channel?
like what you did.
Final Fantasy would be good, and then all the CGI Resident Evil movies, if you've ever watched
Oh,
those,
yeah.
Yeah.
those are fantastic.
Those would do
Yeah.
well. Those do
The
well.
Dead Space
Those-
movies.
The Dead
The
Space,
Dead Space
all of that,
movies.
they do great renditions of games, not the Hollywood movies.
Yeah, the
like
Dead
Resident
Space. The Dead
Evil.
Space animations are actually
So, I mean,
surprisingly good.
Any Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, those games I loved.
There was a live action Halo movie too.
I didn't
Forward
see
into
that.
Dawn.
Yeah. For
Yeah, that
Was
won't
it
be on
any
the
good?
Sony channel
It was
though.
actually it was pretty good.
Yeah, the whole show, it was a show, and then they put it into a movie, which was awesome.
I saw
Yeah.
the show actually. We used to work at Family Video, and I saw it on the shelf all the time. And I
Really?
kind of wanted to rent it and just see what it was like. but
Assassin's Creed Lineage. I wish they would have done more with
It
that.
was really short.
It was really short.
But
I
it
wish
was
they
really
would
well
have.
done.
Yeah,
it
I mean,
was
there was a
well
lot
done.
of
I wish they would have done more.
A lot of backstory that explains a lot of stuff in the game. So, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
They could have done way more than that with that.
Alrighty. Oh, what the? Okay.
Hello,
Apparently,
what did you
IGN
just do?
opened up in. Okay, whatever.
It-
Oh, I
it
clicked on a link
knows.
accidentally.
Boom!
It
There you
knows.
go.
Oh, I got it. So if you have any questions for next podcast, submit them to temporarypodcast@gmail.com with the subject line viewer question. I started reading transition after it, and viewer question in the subject line.
Oh no!
All right, and now it is time for trivia.
It's my turn.
All right, so MC has turned off the chat monitor so we cannot see the chat. Steph will ask the questions that she has in her hot little hand. So
Hold
feel
on.
free to shout it out in chat since we can't see it.
How many questions do we have?
10.
10. Oh, sweet.
Oh,
I have
boy.
10 every time.
Ding!
Quit showing both the questions.
Question hasn't been asked yet.
Brooke can see
Itching
them.
my face, so I'm not doing it intentionally.
Lean forward, Brooke, so we're not
42.
cheating. Not
42?
Lean
And
forward, but don't
Andy
look
wins
weird.
the whole trivia game. Sorry. Alright.
My points.
First question. In Doctor Who, about how many different scarves has the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker, worn as his tenure as the Doctor?
1.
7.
3,
5.
7.
Wow. Just
Stop guessing.
24. 92. 108.
Any legitimate answers?
1
3.
half.
Does he win 3?
6?
The answer is 8.
I was so close.
You were close.
I was close, but no cigar.
Cigars
I
are
like that.
bad.
I say that all the time.
Real
A lot of people
louder,
don't
by the
get
way.
reference.
How many masks are in Majora's Mask?
Oh, God.
Yeah,
28.
Jeez.
Oh, dang it. I was like, I know this.
No!
I missed the one. Okay, yeah.
The Fierce
Okay.
Deity.
Mhm. I didn't think of that one.
Ha, 29.
Yeah, it's 29. All right, I was close. You get that. That counts.
Nope.
I found something funnier than 28.
You get a half.
29.
Alright. Who were originally the 3 characters connected to the Triforce?
Dang.
You should ding when you know the answer.
Wait. Who were the 3 characters originally connected with the Triforce?
3
Correct.
goddesses.
Well,
No.
Oh, like.
well, no. If we're going right,
Character.
Courage was.
well, it's
No.
it's Ganondorf, Zelda, and Link. However, it's Dindaru and Ferrari. If you want to be like,
Well, that's what I said.
are we talking about chronologically, or are we talking IRL time? Because if we talk about IRL time, the original holders of Triforce were no one. The king had the Triforce.
His brain right now is going.
That's a
talking
broad
about
question.
chronological.
Ganon had the Triforce of Power. The Triforce of Wisdom was used by the Hyrule royal family to rule, but then it was split up
But
across.
in Skyward Sword, didn't Link?
Yeah, but that's
Link
chronologically.
originally
That's
held all three
chronologically.
pieces.
Yeah, Link was the original holder of all three pieces chronologically. However, Hylia had it before all that. But before all that, didn't everyone... Ferrari created it. So this question's dumb. Sorry, next question. What was the answer?
Link, Impa, and Zelda. I didn't ask the question.
Next question.
The winner of this game will win 50 cents. How much will the Google Glass cost?
$500.
No, it's
$1,000.
No, it's like
15.
20. It's like $2,200, isn't it?
15.
1,500.
Nice.
Bingo! Look at that. I got a point. The real point.
So
Yeah,
wait,
one
wait,
point.
who's gotten like legit points here?
Somebody needs to go back and like watch all the podcasts and actually keep a running tally. of
It's
our
gonna be like the
scores.
Who's line, like the
Yeah.
If you
Wayne
get a
Brady
question
actually
right,
ended up winning
please
Who's
hold
Line.
up
Hey,
your
chat.
The original
yeah.
Who's Line.
You listen to this? One of you needs to be the brave soul, like create a document and like tweet it at me with all the points added up over time.
Watch them all.
You win, obviously.
One go.
Well,
Alright.
it's gonna keep going.
You get like 7
I'm
out
losing.
of 10.
I'm losing points now. So
In Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Oh boy.
Twilight Princess.
Oh, it's so good.
What is the first melee item you can get?
first
The one
one.
sword.
Melee item.
Ding. Yeah, it's the one sword.
Ding, no, it's a stick.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's the wooden sword, which,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to
sweet.
you.
I got a point.
Well, who got
Yeah,
it first?
it was
Said
Alex.
first. Okay.
I actually got his
I
own
just
question
I
right.
EMS, so it doesn't matter.
Alright. In which two Zelda games does Shadow Link appear?
Ocarina of Time and Zelda 2.
You're very wrong.
Zelda 2.
Shadow Link? Did you say? Oh, that's
Oh.
Four Swords Adventures and
Zelda 2.
No, that's Dark Link.
Oh no.
four. This is just Four
Twilight
Swords.
No, there's
Princess?
one
The Minish Cap.
No.
Twilight Princess.
Four Swords Adventures and
Shadow Link, Zelda 2.
No, Dark
No,
Link.
that's
not
Dark
Dark
Link.
Link. Shadow Link.
Twilight Princess.
Four Swords Adventures. Four Swords.
Smash Brothers.
This is true.
Four Swords 25th
Zelda's
anniversary.
Adventure.
I'll give you a hint. It's a game you guys really like.
A Link Between Worlds.
Yay! You get the point.
Yeah, the
Wow.
Shadow Links. They're the Street Pass feature.
I did not know that.
It's a game you really like. It's a
All
Zelda question. What are you doing?
MC's probably gonna get the next point just because
It's
this will bring back his tears.
That was an MC point, by the way.
yeah, MC, you got
Yeah, hold up your finger.
Finger
No,
up.
Finger time.
up.
Dear
Pinky's
God.
up.
Pinkies up. Which Minecraft update changed the lapis lazuli?
1.6.2.
1.6. I'll give it to
Oh,
you.
okay.
What? The
Really?
Yeah.
You got wrecked.
I knew it was like either 1.5 or 1.6 because I saw it all over Reddit and the Minecraft subreddit.
You're,
You took a shower in your clothes and you didn't know the answer?
no, I didn't.
Wait, what?
You filmed it.
You.
Oh, okay. I was really confused by what you just said for a second.
Things just got real hard.
Did I just win today? I think I won today.
In what year was Super Mario Land for the Game Boy first released?
1996.
1989.
90.
Point for Andy.
Just listen to that song on the way here.
Oh, it's in the song.
See, it helped you. He's growing with his points. Row, row,
Good question.
row,
What's your point?
Fast.
What are the medallions' names in A Link to the Past?
Oh.
What are
I
the-
didn't.
The Bombos.
Uh-huh.
Come on,
Ether.
Liz.
Whoop, I'm sorry,
Typhoon.
microphone.
Quake.
Microphone.
Micron?
Quake, Bombos, and Ether.
Who do I give that? I'm gonna give that to Liz.
She said all three.
I said two though.
But you didn't
Yeah.
say all three of them together.
Because the only reason you got ether is because she
Good.
said it. Okay.
Yeah, but I got two of the three. Bombos and
I don't know how to
50
feel
cents
about
is
that.
gonna get real happy.
Well, he's got 3. We all
Just
got
give him the
Pluto.
money.
Just give him the money. In Kirby Superstar, what is the boss's final name?
King Dedede.
No, no,
Meta Knight.
no.
I didn't play. I've never played. I
don't
played
like
one
Kirby.
Kirby
Sorry,
game.
microphone.
Sorry, Kirby.
Marks.
Marks?
Congratulations.
Woohoo!
You
I
win
win.
50 cents.
All right. I'm surprised I actually won that. Like,
Good job.
and the reason I said like 1.6.2 because I was thinking like World of Warcraft updates
next.
too.
It just says
Oh.
1.6
Yeah.
and say 0.2.
Well, I mean, there's not like a,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
sub.
No, that's
Scroll
me.
down.
Yep.
Wait,
Good
no.
job. High five.
That's me. If you,
Spend
have
it
any,
wisely. Buy something nice.
if you have a trivia
Thanks for
question,
watching, everyone. You can
No,
follow us on.
Not yet.
Yeah?
I
Yeah.
didn't,
No.
I didn't get to say trivia questions. Email them to the temporary podcast
Oh, I'm sorry.
at
Jeez,
gmail.com.
jumping the gun there.
Subject line
He
trivia.
told me to.
Go ahead. Okay.
There you go.
Thanks for watching, everyone. You can follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter names were under
Yeah, indeed.
under us
All shiny.
the whole time.
And this week's song is Beat Us Blues, the hospital theme from Super Meat Boy, and it's a guitar cover by Family Jewel 7X.
Who is
Which-
a very cool guy.
Yeah, he's actually pretty cool. You should check him out on YouTube.
All right, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the post show. We'll be playing some fun games. See you guys in just a moment. Thanks for watching again. Waits for the outro thingy to come up and pop on screen. Where is it? Hello? Goodbye!